morning, Philippines! Maayong adlaw, Mindanao, ug mabulahanong buntag, Billiones. I am Teacher Aliyah of Looc National High School, Silay District, Division of Misamis Oriental. Are you ready of learning something interesting today? I am sure you are. I promise that you will enjoy our discussion. So, be with me and let's have fun learning together. Here are our objectives for our lesson today. Let's begin with an activity that will test your ability to understand thoughts as introduced through an image or video. You have to think of words that come out into your mind as you see the pictures on screen. What can you say about the pictures? Right. The pictures are showing us that they are tired, stressed, afraid, or hanging on a balance. Do you feel sad for them? Yes. Do you pity them? Maybe. Or do you also feel tired for them? I do too, as if they're wearing us down because of the expressions on their faces. Now, what do you think do these pictures want to convey about human life? It is a bit hard, but I know you can do it. Did some of you think that sometimes as human beings, we will be stressed out with the challenges or problems that may come on our way? Yes, as humans, we have to bear in mind that there will always be moments in our life that we feel tired, lonely, sad, hopeless, or even to the point of surrendering. But wait, how about watching a video that will inspire us all and say, hey, if she can do it, I can too.
I remember that as a child, I always wanted to fly like Superwoman over my playground because I was so angry about how limited I was. When I was born, my mom was just devastated. You know, you envision your child to be perfect. 10 fingers, 10 toes. She didn't know, what kind of life could I lead?
I was depressed. I don't want any visitors. I closed the curtain and I said, no, let me be by myself to think over what did I do wrong.
My mom was going to take care of me for the rest of my life. I knew that it would be hard for her to let me go. As a child, everyone had something I didn't have, and I knew that people reacted to me different. Having prosthetic arms, people called me Hook or Robot Girl. I struck out against that to prove that I could be as independent as anyone.
6 years old, I put her in the dance.
I remember the teacher announcing that we were going to have our dance recital on stage in front of all our family and friends, and I didn't want any part of that. And I was so nervous, all I could do was look down at my tap shoes. And then came the time when there was a first round of applause.
She wanted to dance in the back row. She didn't know if she even wanted to be in the recital or not. And by showtime, she was ready to dance, and I've seen such a wonderful change in her.
My entire life, I'd never met anyone with the same condition as me, but I remember seeing a TV piece about a woman. Her name was Barbara Guerra, and she was a young mom. She had a baby, she was changing the baby's diaper, and after that, I was a different person. It's really incredible how one person can be that difference for someone.
Jessica Cox.
When was the last time you said, I can't? How many of you said, I can't today? And guess what are the two words that I've eliminated from my vocabulary? I can't. I write with my toes. Did I drive a car with my feet? I use nunchucks with my feet. And actually in about a month I'm getting married. How many of you really believe that I fly an airplane without any arms? Let me check how much we got in here. That's good. It was 3 years of challenges, but because I had that drive and that desire, I knew that that was going to get me there. The first challenge I had in flight training, buckling up the harness. I actually stood up on the seat, buckled the harness first, loosened the straps, slipped in. Flying is the ultimate form of independence.
Our young person who rocks this week is 26-year-old Jessica Cox.
Jessica Cox is certified by the FAA to fly with her feet.
If I can fly an airplane, what is it that you can't do?
President Obama met with Jessica Cox at the White House and called her an inspiration.
Nice to meet you guys. I have met people as far as Africa. Just recently met someone born without arms, and many people in her community said she doesn't deserve to live. I'm not going to change everyone's mind on that, but I travel all over the world saying it's okay to be different. One of the girls actually that I was mentoring who was abandoned as an infant at an orphanage in Siberia doesn't think any of the guys are going to date her. I think it's going to be very important that she comes to the wedding to see me in a dress and figuring out how to throw the bouquet and how to cut the cake with the long dress on, and for her to be able to witness that, I think will change her in a way that my older mentor changed me.
We kind of relate because we both kind of have a hard life because I can't hear, and well, I was pretty amazed by what she did. I don't know how she succeeds like that.
I can tell you today that if I was given the choice, I wouldn't want the arms because of the wonderful things I've been able to do, and not necessarily the things like flying a plane, but the lives that I've been able to touch.
Are being emphasized in the video clip about strengths and weaknesses. Are you going to focus only on your strengths, or are you going to enhance your weaknesses and turn them into your strengths as well? That way, we can always improve ourselves. By improving ourselves, we raise the percentage into a lot higher in achieving our goals in life. So, what do we need to know more about videos? Let's find out more.
In watching videos, you have to be aware that not all videos are suitable for you to watch. You have to practice your own censorship to what kind of video to watch. Viewing can be a wonderful experience, for it will allow you to discover places, people and events, and even updates you to the latest news, trends, and fashion. While almost all people enjoy watching videos and even TV shows, it can also bring harmful effects to the viewer. Videos can be the source of misinformation, violence, and even addiction. Videos can be seen from different sources. You can have them online and offline. Different websites can provide you with lots of appropriate and suitable videos. The most popular source of videos are YouTube, Facebook, Dailymotion, and MetaCafe, among others. These video sources can provide you with videos for educational and leisure purposes. You can also choose what types of video you want to view. These types are educational videos, vlogs, gaming videos, comical videos, product reviews, and challenge videos. You can have all these types online, and you can download some for offline viewing. As much as you want to watch every video that pops up in your screen, you need to have your own censorship of the video that you are going to view. As a student, your teachers may ask you to view videos related to your lessons. As you go with viewing activities, it is your responsibility to 1. Validate the source of the video. Search for the uploader, background, and the purpose of the video. 2. Go through every detail of the video. 3. Write important points presented. 4. Make a summary of the content of the video. And 5. Share insights gained.
That as minors and students, you have to choose the videos for you to watch. Make sure that these videos are educational, inspirational, and filled with lessons. This time, let us watch another video and evaluate it with 5 steps in order to fully understand its content. Please prepare your notebook and pen in taking down important details from it.
According to Einstein, you are a genius. And him, and her, and, well, all of them. Einstein said, everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll go through its whole life believing that it is stupid. We're all born great at something, but as we grow up, we find out all the things we're not so good at. So we spend our life feeling bad about those things, working on our weaknesses, while we take our strengths for granted. But wait, how about him? And her? And them? They focused on the one thing they were great at. They went from ordinary to extraordinary. And you can too. Your winning formula is someone else's losing formula. You have a natural way to learn, to lead, to live, to love. A natural strategy that suits you in relationships, in your work, in social media, even in the design of your day. In fact, if you do anything that feels like hard work, you're already doing the wrong thing. When you know your genius, you can get in your flow. And when you know the genius of your friends, your workmates, your boss, children, family, you can appreciate them for what they are best at, and that brings out the best in them. As for the things you're not so great at, well, there's a genius in your network waiting to do those things for you, with half the time and double the happiness. It will help you to live the life you love, and love the life you live.
Were you able to comprehend the message of the video? Let us put it to a test. Here are 4 balloons you need to fill in based on the keyword presented in the middle circle. If you just watched the video carefully, this would be very easy for you. I am going to give you 3 minutes to complete the balloons.
answers, my dear students. Listen carefully. You do not have to have the exact words on the screen for the correct answer. If you have the same idea on the words reflected on screen, then you are correct.
Our keyword is finding strengths. How do we find strengths based on the video content? Let us see. Here are the possible answers. 1. Find the things you are good at. 2. You have to think that you can make things happen. 3. Strategize to reach your success. 4. Appreciate the people around you. Other possible correct answers include: if you know you can't do it, tap other people's potentials who can do it for you. Be optimistic. Develop your weaknesses. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you.
Did you get some answers correctly? I am sure you did. But let us not stop there. Let us deepen our understanding about the video by completing another activity. Let us call this exercise Knowledge to Acknowledge.
In this activity, you have to reflect and summarize the essential points you learned. Please complete leading ideas to create a sentence. Make sure that you end your sentence with a period. This activity will be answered for 5 minutes. Are your papers and pens ready? Let's begin. As mentioned earlier, you do not need to have the same words on the screen to consider your answers correct. We just need the similarity of your ideas on the answers flashed herein. I learned that life has its ups and downs. Or, I learned that each person has its weaknesses and strengths. Or it can be, I learned that life can sometimes be cruel. Weaknesses make me doubt my capabilities as a person. Or, weaknesses make me think that I cannot do things on my own. Or it could also be, weaknesses make me believe that I am a failure. Or, weaknesses make me realize my boundaries. When I express my feelings and insights, I feel like I have unloaded my burdens. Or, when I express my feelings and insights, I feel like no one listens. Or, when I express my feelings and insights, I feel like I'm comfortable with the person I am talking to. Or, when I express my feelings and insights, I feel like I have finally found my voice to speak my thoughts. In watching videos, I need to choose what are good for me. Or, in watching videos, I need to censor what are good and bad for me. Or, in watching videos, I need to be aware that not all videos are suitable to watch. In going through a video, I have the responsibility to 1. Validate the source of the video. Search for the uploader, background, and the purpose of the video. 2. Go through every detail of the video. 3. Write important points presented. 4. Make a summary of the content of the video. And 5. Share insights gained.
Were you able to have the same ideas as the answers given? Well, if you got 3 correct answers, not bad. I can tell that you have been watching this video lesson attentively. At this point in time, you already recognized your strengths and acknowledged your weaknesses from the videos you have viewed. For your assignment, I want you to complete the table below following this format. The first column is about the problem you have to face in life. The second column is how you deal with the problem using your strengths and considering also your weaknesses. Write this in a 1/2 crosswise with your name, grade level and section, and of course, the name of your teacher. Insert this one in your envelope and pass it to your English 10 teacher during the designated date and time for module retrieval.
Were we able to reach your objectives for today? Let us have them one by one. 1. Did you assess contents of the material viewed? 2. Did you share insights from the materials viewed? 3. Did you write generalizations and conclusions? I am sure you answered yes to all the 3 questions given. I believe we met our objectives for today. A round of applause for everyone. Thank you very much for your active participation.
What have you learned in this lesson? You have learned the importance of videos, how to evaluate the kinds of videos that you will be watching, and most importantly, how to understand the content and messages of the video you are watching. Bear in mind that we are humans. It is normal for us to face problems and challenges as we go through life. However, we need to remember that we have our strength as a person and we have the people to help us overcome our weaknesses. Let us all be positive, especially during this difficult time, and believe that someday everything will be fine. Again, this is Teacher Aliyah Acobo of Looc National High School, Salay District, Division of Misamis Oriental, saying, sometimes we are tested not to show our weaknesses, but to discover our strength. Thank you so much for watching and see you next week for another English lesson.
Brigada Eskwela, one of DepEd's major initiatives in enjoining people of a community to come together to respond to the needs of public schools and be part of a nationwide effort towards improving Philippine basic education. This year's theme is Pagpapanatili ng Bayanihan tungo sa kalidad ng edukasyon para sa kabataan. Looc National High School made sure to make necessary preparations to meet the guidelines stipulated on the DepEd Memorandum Number 32 Series of 2020. The faculty and staff, headed by the school head, Mr. Richie A. Lazalita, reached out to all stakeholders, hoping to start Brigada Eskwela projects as early as January 2020. We believe that this program should be started as soon as time possible. The major innovations of the school beautification are the Reading Village, improvement of a functional math park, and beautification of the school to create a child-friendly atmosphere, among others. Students, teachers, school officials, parents, community members, local government unit, non-government organizations, and the private sector participated and helped to make a great improvement of a public learning institution in preparation for the opening of classes. The stakeholders of the school never failed to support us. Indeed, the spirit of Bayanihan was very evident, thus resulting to great measures. Everything was already planned for the opening of classes on June 2020. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has not backed down, instead surged higher, challenging the new shift of educational paradigm, the new normal. DepEd is quick to address the present needs of the students in line with the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Diseases. The Brigada Eskwela has prioritized the need for safety of students, teachers, parents, community members, and stop the spread of the coronavirus. The school painted safety demarcation lines, received hand-washing facilities from the barangay and local government unit of Salay, constructed table shields, searched for possible donations from non-government organizations or private people for medicines, face masks, and other things. We were truly lucky that Oro Higala Eagles Club and the Looc Barangay Council, together with other private citizens, responded to ordinate a phone project to bridge the communication gap between students who do not have cell phones and teachers who are in close watch of the modular distance learning. This coming together of generous people has given us more than 350,000 pesos of donations for school project implementations. Here in Looc National High School, we think more. We do more, despite the challenges of our work, because we want to be more. We are educators. We choose to continue molding the leaders of tomorrow.